Man, shout out to Ready Up for the hype video that always gets me amped up right before this show. My name is Aristotle, guys, and it is the grand finals. We've got a huge day planned for you all, and I've got my two co-hosts here with me, Scott Bubba D. Valencia and Ryan Chowder. What's up, guys?
Everybody.
How's it going? Woo! Party!
Yeah, I know. First of all, before anybody says anything else, let's point out the beard going on over here. Look at this.
Yep, this is hours
And
of work, and that's it on both. So it's kind of funny. It's like looking in a mirror. This is kind of how I look normally, which is the entire gray thing going on. So I've obviously Cyberathlete has aged you.
It's been a stressful week. Let's just put it that way, okay?
Yeah, and in pure United States, and here we, sports fans get fanatical and paint their bodies and do all that stuff, and so I thought I would do the Cyberathlete colors and do up my beard and everything else, and so I went wild here.
Looks pretty good, man. I'll have to give it to you. Looks pretty good. Now it looks like Ryan missed the memo though.
Did he? Yeah, that happened.
Hey man, I wish I could grow a beard like you guys. Right? I would dye my beard too if I had one.
Well, listen, we've got one heck of a day planned for our viewership. Scott, do you want to go ahead and give us a quick rundown of what we got going on?
Well, first I'm going to go ahead and say that this is either going to be an awesome show or a failure of epic proportions. We have got about 25 interviews crammed into this hour. We're going to try to get everybody on, but we will be interviewing, hopefully, both teams, all the players. We'll be interviewing all of our casting teams from the different countries that we're going to be going to, and Aristotle will be handling that. And then we'll also be interviewing the partners of the two winning teams that brought those teams here to the CVCI event. Now, interestingly enough, a couple things I want to let you guys know is the order may get thrown around because everybody's trying to get logged on and things like that. Number one. Number two is we're going to be asking each one of them one question, and it's not going to be about tactics or things like that. It's really going to be about who they are and everything else. And last, interestingly enough, is we'll be asking the question in English, and they will be answering in their native tongue, and we're going to try to have the subtitles underneath it so you can see the answers. So it should be kind of a fun and exciting evening.
Yeah, whether it's successful or a disaster of epic proportions, as you said, I'm sure it'll be entertaining for everyone.
Yeah, let's hope so. I think that, part of what we are doing or we're trying to do in Southeast Asia is bring a little bit of the excitement and flair that the universities and colleges in Europe and the United States have for their sports, which is very interactive and live.
Yeah.
And so this isn't typically done like this in the Southeast Asian market. So it's new to everybody working to these schedules. We have some pros and things like that do it fairly easily. And then we have some people that it's not necessarily so easy for. So that's exciting.
Yeah. Alongside all of that, throughout the entire duration of this show, we're actually going to be doing an ongoing tally with all of our broadcast teams. So all the casters, as well as us three, perhaps maybe Scott, I don't know. He may give us his tally, but we're going to be keeping a tally of who we think is going to win tonight. So at the very end, we're gonna kind of round it all up and show everyone what everyone thinks on the broadcast team, and it'll be a little interesting, I think.
Yeah, I think the tally graphic will actually be the casters will have it individually. We won't have it on this show.
Oh, okay.
But we can go over the numbers and I can tell you what the totals are.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. Now, a couple other things is we have several contests that we'll be doing. I'll let you go ahead and tell everybody quickly. We'll recap it again later, but what we'll be doing live. So go ahead, Cam.
Yeah. So essentially, we're going to be doing giveaways all throughout the night. We're going to be giving away $100 per round or per match, excuse me. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, from the first half, we're going to start and you'll have the ability to join and you'll have to click follow. So you'll have to be a follower of our Twitch stream at Cyberathlete TV. And then for the first half, you'll have to follow us and you'll be listening in for a keyword. And the casters will give you guys a keyword. And whenever you hear that keyword, you'll type it into our Twitch chat and you'll be entered to win. At the end of the match, our casters will announce the winner, and then you'll be contacted on behalf of the broadcast team.
Yeah. So a couple key things there, folks, if you're watching, is number one, anytime from when the match begins until the half, when they flip, you have that amount of time to enter on Twitch / Cyberathlete TV. And all you have to do is make sure you are following the channel and then type in the keyword, and then you can leave and go back to watch the show on YouTube or Facebook or whatever your preferred method is, because that logs you in to win. And then later we'll be talking about 2 other contests we'll be doing with our partners. Those contests last a week. So even if you're watching this post on one of our channels like YouTube, you still have the ability to go in and log in and win a Razer keyboard and Razer headset and some pretty cool. All right. So I guess we're going to need to get into it. Who is your first interview? Actually, let's go ahead and Cam, you're going to be going into your first interview. So we're going to go ahead and turn this over to you. So
yeah. So my first interview today is going to be with the Philippines casters, the oh so popular English-speaking Philippine casters, Zaya and Jaeger. Let's go ahead and bring them in.
Hello.
Hello. How we doing?
Great. Thank you, Mr. Dapper.
Dapper. I like it. Thank you. How we doing today?
Great.
Yeah, good day. Nice day. Nice
Yeah.
weather.
It's a good day for a finals.
Definitely.
As Scott had previously mentioned, we're going to be kind of flying through these a little bit. I do have a question for each of you, and then I'm going to want to get your tallies on who you think is going to win afterwards. So Zaya, my first question is for you.
Okay.
As our only female caster, what would you say is the biggest roadblock for women in the industry?
To me, it is still the matter of stereotyping in terms of gender orientations in the industry. It has all been believed that a woman cannot be on equal terms with men, which has also been an impression all through the years. But with the changing times, I beg to differ.
Yeah.
Here I stand along with my female talents to use our voice and our skills to break the status quo.
Yeah. I'd say you do that very well, Zaya. Yeah. So I guess my next question is who do you think is going to win tonight, Maralt or BU?
I have this thing called the Caster's Curse,
Ooh.
but Indians and teams made quite the name being the best country in C in FPS games. So this time I will side with Emerald.
Okay, Emerald. We've got one for Emerald. Okay, awesome. Jaeger, I'm going to move on to you now.
All right.
What is your favorite game of all time?
Honestly, before I came to esports, I generally only played single-player games and didn't have a big friend circle. When I came into esports, it opened up an entire world of gaming communities and people with similar interests and passions as well. And before Valorant came out, CSGO was a game I casted and focused on playing the most. But after years of having very little support, my passion for the game sort of faded. And that's when Valorant came into the spotlight. And to play a game I find so enjoyable with the support that it deserves in the Asian scene, and the amazing people that are supporting it as well, like you guys, it's rocketed to my #1 game.
Wow. Awesome. So Valorant is the #1 game, and it so happens to be the game that you're calling. That's great, man. That's super cool. Valorant's definitely on the rise. I think we can all agree there. But as you know, I've got another question coming down the pipe for you, man.
Yep.
Who do you think takes the cake tonight?
I mean, between BU Esports and Emerald, I'm leaning towards Emerald. The last time I saw these teams play, Emerald was looking top notch. BU Esports didn't have a clean win against their countrymen last week, and they definitely had a few mistakes they had to iron out. As for Emerald, they understand that aim is a prerequisite for being in a pro team, and they've already begun working on teamwork and out-of-the-box thinking when it comes to the strats. And so, of course, last time we saw them play, it was only across 2 maps, so we don't have a full scope of what BU Esports might be able to bring to the match. So really, the Thai team can take this, but I'm leaning towards Emerald.
Well, very well said there, Jaeger. Zaya, Jaeger, I want to thank you guys for your time as well as being a part of CVCI, and it's been nice to get to know you. Good luck on your broadcast tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting getting to know them there. Up next, we've actually got the interview with the entire Maralt team. My co-host, Ryan Chowder, will be taking over here.
Actually, guys, it's going to be me. I'm going to be jumping on. We're still waiting for a couple of team members. This is what I was telling you about. This is constantly going to be flowing. So I'm actually very happy to be introducing the partner/host for the Indonesian territory. We have been working with Liga Games TV or Liga Games, which is one of the oldest organizations in esports in Indonesia. And we are privileged today to have Mr. Eddie Lim, who is the founder and CEO of Liga Games here today. So I'm going to bring in Mr. Eddie Lim. Hello, Eddie. How are you, sir?
Yeah, hello. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much for coming on. So, Mr. Lim, can you tell us a little bit about Liga and how you guys got started?
Okay, so it was in 1999 when I did my first gaming events. That times, maybe my purpose is I like to play a competitive games. So my first gaming event in 1999 is actually is to find some opponents, and from these tournaments, yeah, I got some opponents. I know a lot of people, so I think it is exciting. And then I'm doing more and more and more gaming tournaments, and also in 1999 I start the first community bulletin board or forum. That times it is the only and the first bulletin board in Indonesia for the gamers.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, that time I also I have a business computer stores, computer dealers. So I sell some computer stuff, and cyber cafe or PC centers, game centers is booming in Jakarta. So my company also is one of the prime supplier for this business. And because I often doing this gaming tournaments, in 2001, Samsung Indonesia contact me. Samsung Indonesia want to have World Cyber Games brands in Indonesia, and ask me to if I want to become their tournaments partners, license partners. And then I say yes. So since 2001, I start doing World Cyber Games. That time, World Cyber Games is one of the big events. I did this World Cyber Games for several years. till, if I'm not wrong, is till 2007. And since then, I'm doing a lot of gaming events. Till last year, is maybe more than 100 plus events, national or international events. Liga Game is doing, including esports exhibitions in Asian Games 2018, the World Championship of IESF in 2016, which participated by 34 countries, and Indonesia first Dota 2 minor, and last time is the qualifier for SEA Games. So these are the tournaments Liga Games are running.
Wow, that's incredible. So you guys have been very busy. So before we bring on the team, can you tell us, as one of the oldest gaming companies in Indonesia, how important is collegiate esports in your country?
Collegiate esports is very, for me, is very important because we know that the prime age for the players, for the pro players, is around 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's a prime years. And for pro gamers, they need some new talents. And a university league or collegiate league can bring these new talents for the players. So for us, this university league is very important.
Well, okay. Well, that's great. So, I mean, I know that you guys have been running the college leagues for quite a long time. So thank you guys for everything you do. And I'm just going to ask you, who are you hoping is going to win the finals?
Yeah, of course, the Indonesian teams. Of course, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and we'll be talking to you soon. And we're going to bring on Emerald, and we'll see what they have to say. Thank you, Mr. Lim.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. It's very cool to have these company guys on. I think that we have most of the team from Emerald on right now. We'll go ahead and start bringing them up. Let me go ahead and bring in my co-host and partner here, Ryan Schauder. Hey, Ryan, you ready to take this thing over?
I am, yeah. Let's see if we can get some of the final players in,
Okay.
Even if they come in late, whatever, it's fine.
All right, well, let's see what we can do. All right, go.
For sure. All right, thank you, Scott. I'm going to be starting off with the interviews today with, the Indonesian finalists, Meral. So far throughout the tournament, they've remained undefeated against all sorts of teams, thus cruising, throughout, the winners bracket. We have I think we have 4 waiting for 5 members of the team on standby here. Strogus, Maestro, Mei, Rafaeline, and Ryzen. So let's try and get him on. Oh, Rafaeline is here. Hey, man.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Max is here. Hello.
Hello.
We're waiting for the other members of your team, correct? Is Maestro coming?
Raisu is coming.
Raizu's coming. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Man, how are you boys feeling?
I'm nervous as always.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Have you guys done any practice?
Still no?
No.
No. Anything you're doing today to any routine?
I play DM after I woke up, so
Okay.
I get the confidence. Yeah.
I see. You, Rafaeline?
Yeah, me too. I'm just trying to get some warm-ups first.
Nice. Okay. Oof. Have you guys eaten anything special today to treat yourself?
Nah, I just woke up.
You all just woke up. It's pretty late,
Yeah.
honestly. Like,
Yeah,
what time is it over there for you guys?
2:51.
Oh my
PM.
god. Wow. Okay. All right, then let me just get started with you guys too. Two of you guys. So, Mex or Strogus, right? You are the team captain of Meralt. And
Right.
my question for you is, how did you come up with your name?
Uh, when Valorant came out,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I don't really want to go professional, so I just type a random name. Yeah, and it came
Really?
out as August.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's it.
because when I think of Strogus, right, I think it sounds like an esports name. Like
Oh, really?
you could think of LG Strogus, or FaZe Strogus. I think it's pretty suiting, but you just randomly came up with it. That's pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
I don't know
And
what is the meaning of Strogus.
well, it doesn't always have to have a meaning.
Yeah.
And Raphaeline, you
Yes.
are a pro player, right? You are one of the players on your team who do play professionally.
Yeah.
And where do you see yourselves in 5 years?
I will
Does it
probably
include esports?
spend most of my time in 5 years, basically for college. And if I could include esports, I will.
Hmm. So you're not actively, thinking I will be an esports player, right? If it happens, then it
But I
happens,
have
right?
to finish college first.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess that's the most realistic thinking. Yeah, you have to
yeah.
have. Well then, are none of your other teammates gonna come
Wait,
on?
I think Risu is coming.
But
Recent?
Raisu is here, but he too shy to
Oh,
open the cam.
oh, he's shy. Oh, it's fine. It's fine
He
if
just
he's
woke
shy.
up in the chat.
He just woke up. Yo,
Yeah,
all three of you guys, all woke up at the same time or something, right?
no, no, no. I woke up at 1:30.
Okay,
I slept
it's
at
close,
7
close
a.m.
enough.
So yeah, just woke up.
You slept at 7.
Yeah,
What are you doing until 7?
or watching movies.
Watching movies,
DM. Yeah,
not grinding,
not
not
really.
grinding on your games. Hmm. I see. I see.
Wait,
Well then,
I
yeah,
think
sure.
Maestro is coming. He
Oh,
just
Maestro's coming.
contacted me back. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sick. That's sick
Yeah. Wait.
for sure.
He's in the Discord now. Wait, I'm trying to get him here.
Oh yeah, 100%. Ah, so how do you two know each other, Mex and Raphaeline? Do you guys know each other before you guys were on the team?
Yeah. I think
Hmm.
we met in the cyber cafe at Indonesia when we play CS.
Oh, so
We we pl-
you two already knew you guys were good at FPS games, right? So
basically when we played in the cyber cafe, I think we are around. If you know CS rank,
Mhm.
it's around MG. Yeah, we're just playing casually,
Ah,
but we played tournament for fun, but we met each other.
I see. So okay, so are most of you guys friends in oh, there we go. Is this
Hello.
Raisu, right? Or Ryzen?
Yeah, yeah. I'm Raisu.
How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, man.
You good? All right. Well, so my question for you was, what's something interesting that most people don't know about you?
I'll, I'm a family person.
You're a family person.
Yeah.
I feel like you're saying that just to like get people to to love you, like the audience.
No, 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 not like that, bro.
All right, man. Well, I mean, I think we all appreciate that answer. We all love family people. You're a very loving person, it seems, and a very shy person as well, right?
Yeah, I'm
Have
really shy.
Yeah. And how do you know the two boys over here, Mex and Raphaeline? Is it also CS?
Yeah, because of the CS:GO. We are
Okay.
a CS:GO player.
All right. Well, it seems like the room is full, so we can't get your new players in. Then I think we have to move on from this segment, boys. So once again, I want to say thank you for answering all my questions, and good luck on all your games later, right? And we hope to see more of you guys moving forward. So yeah, see you guys.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks,
Yeah,
you.
man.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
man. Wow. Okay. So the next, moving on, I think we're gonna pass it on to Aristotle, who's going to be talking to the I think the Indonesian casters, if I remember correctly. And I for one, was really really happy to learn all that about those players. So, what
Yeah,
about you?
that was very interesting. I did not know that Ryzen was so shy. I mean, he
I
didn't
didn't
even
know
want to
too.
turn on his camera, man. He was like, I don't know.
Yeah, man. So, yeah.
Scott is
Unfortunate that we couldn't get the rest of the players, right? But we have to
Scott's
move on.
doing his best pantomime.
I am.
Technique.
I am. So, okay, Snowbee and Jamal are here, so we're going to go
Yeah.
ahead and get them ready for their interview.
Yeah, the Indonesian casters are second English team of casters. Yeah, they're probably the more primary ones that we're used to if you are an English viewer. Yeah, Indonesian casters. We got Snowbee and Jamalism. Let's go ahead and bring them in. What is up, guys?
What is up?
How we
Hello.
doing?
Oh yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. All right, all
Kinda
right.
exciting.
Snowbee, I've got a big question for you, man.
What?
What is your favorite food to eat before a show?
Okay. Before the show, I usually drink a bottle of milk for refresh my throat.
Okay, so you drink a bottle of milk. I hear that actually soothes the vocal cords and stuff. So that's a good choice, man. That's very good.
It's a good choice.
Yep.
And for our ongoing tally here, I need to ask, who do you think's going to win the match tonight, Snowbee?
Um, saya rasa kalau ngomongin tentang kedua tim ini belum pernah ketemu di upper bracket dan menurut saya untuk track recordnya itu bakalan Emerald 60% dan juga untuk BU Esports 40% karena melihat dari track record mapnya yang dipilih 100% dari semua map dimenangkan oleh Emerald. Sementara BU Esports pernah kalah melawan Sorti.
Ooh, okay. So technically, we say Emerald there is going to be the victors. Technically, if we're looking at the percentages you just gave us, very well said. So far, that's 3 tallies from Emerald from everyone. That's pretty interesting. Jamalism.
Yo, what's up, Aristotle?
Nothing much, man. Growing some gray hairs here. It's getting a little stressed.
Looks good on you, bro.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. So my question to you is, how long have you been casting for esports, and what made you want to become a caster?
Yeah. So I've become a caster professionally since around 7 months ago, since Liga Game signed me up after the Indonesia Caster Academy Season 3. And I placed third. And yeah, what made me become a caster? Because we definitely always want to try become a professional player as a gamers,
Right.
but I don't really have the time to play. I don't really have the time to grind.
Mhm.
So instead of play, I really spend my time to watch a tournament esports tournament. If I count, maybe it's 10 times much more my time to watch than I play.
Oh,
So since 2017, I think I already interested at becoming an esports shoutcaster. So yeah, that's
wow.
why.
Very interesting. Very interesting. 10 times more likely to view a game than play the game. That's very
Yeah, because,
interesting.
I'm kind of washed up as a player now.
Same,
I'm not.
man.
I'm not that good. Bro.
I can relate. I can relate. So yes, last question. I've got to ask you, who do you think's going to win tonight?
You know, there's Booty Meister on Morale, so I'm go with Morale.
Booty Meister, Moralt, man. Moralt seems to be taking it so far. Guys, I want to thank you guys very much for all that you do, and want to wish you luck on your broadcast tonight.
Thank you so much.
No problem. That was Jamal and Snowbee from the Philippines, or excuse me, Indonesia. Yeah. So up next, I believe we've got Scott and Ryan Chowder coming back in, and we're gonna do a little chat, a little powwow, if you will, on what we're gonna be doing next.
Hey,
Yeah, how's it going?
So far, so good, man. It looks like we're having some issues having everyone join in at the same time, right?
yeah.
Yeah, but well, as everybody joins in, I think everybody's liking to watch what's going on from inside here. But I think we have everybody from the next team, BU Esports, is probably here. So I think we should go ahead and kick it over to Ryan. I don't know who's missing. I think
Bozo and Tittycorn are not here yet.
I think we're waiting for their cameras to go. I think we have everybody else. I see Queen. I see Tay. I see CPTT. I see Tittycorn. If the last two guys will throw on their camera, I think we've got everybody.
Well, if we do, then I'd love to talk to them.
Yeah, I know. Give the people what they want, BU. We want to
All
talk
right,
to you.
Let's kick it over to you.
All right. Ooh, Hey, all right. So yeah, thank you guys. I'm gonna be talking for the next interviews. I'm gonna be talking to BU Esports, the finalists from Thailand, who have reached the grand finals from the lower bracket. They have haven't been knocked down from the winners bracket pretty early on by Taiwanese team Stormtree. They grinded all the way through the lower brackets and even getting revenge on Stormtree last week to make it here. So on standby here we have we have the whole team basically. Hey, this is good. It's good to see, man. How you boys feeling right now?
Yeah, good to see you.
Good.
Hello, guys.
Exciting. Yeah,
We have
exciting.
everyone here except for Bozo. I guess we'll just get into the questions then.
Hello.
Hello?
You can join.
Yep. He can join?
Boso
I
cannot?
don't know why.
Room is full. Room is full.
Oh, it's full. Well, then I guess we'll just move
Yeah,
on
it's full.
for now. It's fine then. All right.
All right.
So,
All right.
first of all, I want to ask Lemmy Snacks a question. How supportive are your family
Yeah,
and
man.
your peers on your participation in professional esports?
How support to my family?
Yes.
Oh, I'm lucky to have very supportive family. You know, after all, beginning when they see my potential in the carry, they're beginning to fully support me.
Oh, that's great. That's great to hear because a lot of people they don't have they don't have lucky
I
parents
know someone,
like yours.
somebody,
That's really great to hear. Then, well, next
yeah,
up, I
man.
have to ask Queen a question. Who or what inspired you to play games competitively? And at such a high level.
Sinatra from Sentinel.
Sinatra.
Yeah, from
He,
over 2.
he is a very top. He's a top player, right, in Valorant.
Yeah, yeah,
And yeah, honestly, that's a good choice. Like, even seeing Sinatra myself in the videos, I'm like, he plays like crazy.
yeah. He's so crazy.
Aggressive,
So
so
good.
aggressive. And similar questions, related to that, to Tay. Is there someone you look up to in the competitive scene that you would say influenced your style of play?
10
What?
cent.
Sorry?
10C,
10 cent.
10C.
I like 10C.
10 Cent?
Yes.
And how would you say it influenced your play?
I like he play. I can see play, guys.
Because he play aggressive?
Yes.
I see. Oh yeah, honestly, I see that in your play as well. You like rushing on enemies like very fast, right? You're like first blood, things like that.
Yes.
It's really
Like
good.
บอกเข้าไป
Yeah,
ดิ
really good
เต้
to see.
เมนเจ็ตเมนเจ็ต
All right. Well then, next up is Corn.
Hello.
I have a short question for you first.
เฮ้ยมึงได้ยิน
What is
ปะ
your favorite gun in
โอเค
Valorant?
โอเค 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 My favorite gun is shot.
Judge, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a shotgun.
Because I see you use it like
Yeah,
every
yeah.
single game.
Yeah, it's a good gun, bro.
People say you can't, but I think you're just waiting. You're holding an angle. I think I think it's a good strat, and you do very well with the judge.
Yeah.
Now,
On good level.
onto my main question, right? What is some advice that you would give to someone aspiring to be a better
Oh,
FPS player?
Practice make perfect. Just do practice
Mm,
all the time.
so just keep practicing, right? Is your
Yeah,
advice?
yeah.
Well, I mean, I really want to be a better player. I'm like
uh,
bottom fragging all the time, so I needed that advice. Thank you, man.
okay. Thank you.
And last but not least, CPTT, the
Yeah.
team handler here. So, what are your dreams, career wise?
Well, like if I'm not continue to be player, maybe like work in some way for the esport industry, like for like the biggest organizer in the world for
Oh,
esport.
nice.
That's my team.
Really, honestly, I can see that happening. Like,
Yeah.
you're such a you're such a charismatic person. I'm pretty sure a lot of companies could see that in you, and and
Hopefully.
and thank you, boys, for answering all my questions here. Best of I wish you guys the best of luck going against Moralt later today, and thank you guys, man.
All right. Thank you.
See
Yep, thank
you.
you all. Yep,
Thank you,
see you guys.
guys.
Man, those are some great questions for great answers for them. I don't want to be too proud, but I'm looking forward to seeing them again. I'm pretty sure that's not the last we're gonna see, as well. As far as Cyberathlete goes, right? Isn't that right?
Yeah, they definitely seem like a good group of guys. They seem to get along. I noticed they muted their mics in between questions and were giggling about things that they had said. So, they seem to be in good spirits as well,
Yeah, they seem like a really tight, group of people. So that's always
Certainly.
what you want to see.
Yeah, definitely.
And now you're going to be talking to the Thai casters, right?
Well, they were here. We're waiting for them to come back and see if they sign back on. Everybody's kind of scrambling to get ready for their shows right now.
I see.
So I'm trying to. I see the Macau Casters are coming on. We could probably get ready for them.
Well, I'll go ahead and remind everyone while we're waiting on the giveaways. So just a reminder in case you are just now tuning in, during every match, we're going to be giving away $100 US. And here's how you can participate. You're going to, during the first half, you'll go to our Twitch channel, twitch.com/cyberathlete TV, and make sure that you're a follower. After that, once you've followed, you're going to listen for the keyword that the casters will give you, and then you'll type into the chat on the Twitch channel, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. After that, you can go back to whatever you were watching on. You'll still be in the giveaway. But I do want to make it clear that winners will be drawn at the half, announced in between matches, and then contacted via Twitch on behalf of the broadcast team. This is a global contest, and anyone can win from anywhere. So viewers can have up to 10 chances to win every match. That's the max. What do you guys think about that?
That's pretty awesome. Okay, I know that your Thai casters are here, so we're going to go ahead and get them on for you.
Yeah, let's bring them in. See, I believe for our Thai casters today, we've got Cezanne and Sold Saga Kun. And they're probably going to yell at me if I mess those up, which I'm pretty sure I did. We've got Cezanne and Sold Saga Kun. Now, first of all, Cezanne, did I get your name right? Did I say it right?
Yeah, Cezanne is from the actually from France,
Okay.
Cezanne, France. Okay.
Okay, well, I will start with you then. What is your favorite agent in Valorant and why?
Actually, is Rich because he has many ability that can help team useful, and yeah, in the time that bad, he can help the team. Yeah, with any skill. Yeah, for team.
Yeah, Breach is definitely a game changer whenever he's on your team there. So my next question for you, I've been asking everyone, we're keeping an ongoing tally. Who do you think wins tonight?
Oh, all right. It's BU Esports. Yeah, we win tonight. Yeah, but ทางด้านของ BU Esports นะครับนะแน่นอนอยู่แล้วเพราะว่าเขาเนี่ยเป็นทีมที่น่ามาจากบ้านเราอ่ะใครๆก็รู้นะครับว่าเขาก็มีสปิริตนะครับแล้วก็มีผู้เล่นที่เป็นโปรเพลเยอร์อยู่ในทีมนะครับนะเราสามารถดูได้จากหลายครั้งที่พวกเขาเล่นนะครับ Yeah, that is my answer in Thai.
Okay, yeah, BU Esports. That's I believe that's probably the second person that said it. So that's really cool. We got that tally calculated right now. Sold Saga Kun. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Okay, hello. I'm Saga Kun. Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. So my question to you, sir, what is an interesting fact about you that people do not know?
Can I speak Thai?
Of course, yes.
โอเคหลายๆคนคงจะทราบว่าผมเป็นนักพากย์ภาษาไทยนะครับแต่หลายๆคนอาจจะยังไม่รู้ว่าผมเป็นยูทูบเบอร์สตรีมเมอร์เกี่ยวกับเกม Minecraft นะครับผมก็ด้วยภาษาไทยนะครับผมแต่ว่าผมก็สามารถพูดภาษาอังกฤษได้ถึงแม้จะไม่ค่อยดีเท่าไหร่แต่ก็จะพยายามลองดูนะครับ Yes.
Okay. Interesting. And as I asked your partner here, who do you think's going to win tonight?
โอเคภาษาไทยนะครับก็ส่วนตัวคิดว่าเป็นทาง BU Esports นะครับผมด้วยความที่ว่ามันเป็นทีมที่มาจากประเทศไทยนะครับและก็เป็นทีมที่พวกเรารู้จักกันอยู่แล้วเป็นการส่วนตัวนะครับผมก็เหมือนกับที่เซซานพูดเลยครับก็คือเขาเป็นมีทั้งโปรเพลเยอร์มีทั้งแผนที่ดีแล้วก็แน่นอนว่าเขาจะต้องเป็นแชมเปี้ยนในคืนนี้ครับ
Wow, so BU Esports as well.Yeah. Very well said, guys. I want to thank you for your time and thank you for being a part of the CVCI team here. And good luck on your broadcast tonight.
Yeah.
Have
a good day.
Hey, you too.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. That was very interesting. I'm really loving getting to know these casters here. That normally our English viewers would not even know of. A lot of people don't realize that Cyberathlete is a multiple country system going on here. Now, I believe next who do we have? Do we have Scott? Are you here? Let's go ahead and bring him in if he's here.
Hey, I think we're going to go ahead and bring on your Macau Casters. They're on. We want to get all the casters, get them done. So if the Macau Casters will go ahead and turn on their cameras, we'll go ahead and bring them in so we can go ahead and make sure they're ready for their show. Let me see. They're still working on it. 1 second.
No problem.
So this is all over the place. It's actually been a lot of fun trying to get everybody on the TriCaster and get everybody else get everything going.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been super fun. We had a full-on structured schedule before we started this, and now it's just all over the place. But that's just how it is in the business, right?
Yeah. Well, and the funny thing is, so everybody's coming on, but literally, I'm watching multiple screens right now. I've literally got maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different screens going. So when you're watching me, if you watch my head, I'm going like this. I'm just kind of watching everybody's communication. Because we've got obviously the Discord channel going, and we've got our WeChat communications going and things like that. So everybody is everybody's kind of throwing out information and going out there, but and then everybody gets tied up with something. So our Macau Casters are like, oh, yep, we're ready. And then all of a sudden it's like, now I can see they're working on something else. So we don't have them in there. So I am going to get, hopefully I'll be able to get U-League on here for a second. So I'm going to let you talk for a couple seconds, Cam, if you want to talk about the contest once again, while I try to get the rest of the guys back on.
Absolutely. Just once again, I'm going to remind our viewers, in case you are just now tuning in, during every match, we're going to be giving away $100 every match. So here's how you can participate. During the first half, you will need to go to our Twitch channel. That's twitch.com/Cyberathlete TV. And make sure that you're a follower there. Once you've done that, you will listen for the casters to give you guys a keyword. Once you hear that keyword, you're just going to type it into the chat. You'll automatically be entered to win in the giveaway. And then you do not have to continue watching on the Twitch. You just have to go to Twitch, follow, and then type in that keyword that you hear. We will be announcing the winners at the end of the match, and you'll be contacted on behalf of the broadcast team through Twitch. So yeah, make sure you guys do that. Once again, you have to go to the Cyberathlete TV, or the Twitch channel, which is Cyberathlete TV. Follow it, and then listen for the keywords. Once you hear the keyword, just type it into the chat, and you'll be entered to win, and we'll let you know if you won. Now, I believe coming up here, we've got our Macau Casters. We're waiting on them.
They're still not on, but I do believe I have the partner from U-League is here, so I'm going to go ahead and bring him up really quick.
Yeah, I'd love to hear about that. Go ahead, Scott. Take it over.
Hey, how are you doing?
Pretty good. You?
I'm doing well, Crit. I really appreciate you being on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? We seem to have a little technical difficulty here. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay, there you are. All right. Well, thank you for being on. So now you are one of the founders of U-League. Is that correct?
Yeah, I would say I'm in the founding team, but I'm not that like the starter, but I'm in like the first year of them.
Sure. So U-League is one of the up and coming companies in Thailand. Can you tell me how it started and what it's about?
So for U-League, like basically we are like a non-profit organization for Collegiate Esports in Thailand. So it started out in, I believe, 2016. Back then, the collegiate scene wasn't this big, and in the national collegiate sports, we didn't have esports as one of the category. So we had an idea that why not we just organize the one we had. Like with all the one we know in many university, we organize a tournament among ourselves. Once that become live and there are a lot more people interested in competing in the next year, we decided that we should form an alliance together between esports club in university, and it had become U-League.
Okay, well, very cool. So do you think collegiate gamers in Southeast Asia will be able to compete on an international level with North American and European collegiate programs?
Yes, I am a firm believer of sea talent. So as you have seen in the past tournaments before, we had a lot of player with skills, and we have like some of them even have the caliber of like pro player. The thing is that in Southeast Asia, our esports scene wasn't that developed yet, that these players were not known as like the pro player or like the well-known player. So once we get onto the scene, I'm pretty sure that we had the skills to compete. It's just that we are the unknown because we're so underdeveloped.
Okay, well, that's a good answer. So I tell you, first of all, I believe I was talking with some people from over there recently. You guys are back on lockdown for COVID. Unfortunately, some of the schools and everything else are back on lockdown. So I hope that ends very soon and the esports and collegiate market picks back up over there and everything gets back to normal. Thailand is one of my favorite places to visit. I love the food. I love the culture. And I'm hoping to get back there again this coming year. And thank you very much for participating in CVCI.
Thank you very much also for giving us the opportunity.
Well, thank you very much, and good luck to your team, and good luck to you, and we'll see you on and you guys have a great day.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right. So we're having lots of fun with this today, trying to get everything clicked and done. I believe right now we have our Thai casters that are on. Our casters from Macau are having internet issues, and so they said they're going to log all the way back out and try to log back in. So I'm going to bring in Aristotle. There he is. How you doing, my friend? And I'll let you introduce the Thai casters, and we'll get those guys going.
I believe we've actually already interviewed the Thai casters. So yeah, you know that disaster of epic proportions that we spoke about?
Yeah. I meant our casters from Taiwan. I apologize.
Oh, he's getting the names mixed up. Okay, yeah, absolutely. We're gonna go ahead and bring in our Taiwan team here, Dog Bro and KTP. Wow. Look at that. You guys look so professional. It's good to see you. Thank you. Dog Bro, what is your favorite show?
我比较喜欢看一些北美的赛区的比赛，因为北美赛区的比赛跟东南亚的打法不同，所以我会比较倾向于北美的比赛啊。我有时候会看一些Twitch的比赛，因为Twitch上会有一些实况组的打法有点不一样，对。
Very interesting. Very interesting. Lots of North American teams there and whatnot. I like to hear that. That's cool. So for our ongoing tally, who do you think is going to win tonight's finale?
问你啊。我觉得 BU Esports 会赢下这场比赛，因为很明显的 BU Esports 他做的转线甚至 retake 打法都让我觉得很惊讶，所以我觉得他这次会赢下冠军。这样。
Very interesting. You know, I would have to say that I am spot on with you. I definitely agree with that for sure. My next question goes to KTP.
Hey.
What was the first video game that you ever played?
我自己一开始是玩的是《恶灵古堡》，是第一次接触 FPS 游戏。那所以后来也是比较擅长于玩那些 FPS 游戏，例如说去玩那些 CS:GO 或者是Valorant 之类的游戏。对。
Wow, the good old days. Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5. Man, I'm going to have to load that up after the show tonight and play that again. Obviously, I've got to ask you the next question, though. Who do you think is going to win tonight?
我个人认为是 Marot 他们会取得今晚的胜利哦，因为塔鲁马加大学的选手默契很好，那再加上队伍内的沟通啊，比起当前赛事的所有的队伍都来得好。那对，因为毕竟这是一款团队游戏啊，所以整体来讲会觉得是 Marot will win tonight. Yeah.
Very interesting. Got a little competition going on there. You say BU and you say Marot. Very interesting. Very interesting. Well, gentlemen, I want to thank you both for participating and being a part of the CVCI tournament here. And good luck on your broadcast tonight.
Thank you.
Well, very interesting there. I really loved their setup. I've never seen their setup before. Obviously, I'm normally watching the English version of our shows here. And so I never really got to see the Taiwan guys. It's been so cool meeting all these different casting teams that we've got going on here that a lot of people didn't even know about. That was really cool. And it's also really interesting to know that they're both going for opposite teams now. Very, very interesting. Now, I believe I'm going to go ahead and bring in my co-host, Scott Wargoat Valencia.
Yeah, well, this has been an interesting evening, so we'll kind of go back and forth. I'm actually honored to be able to bring in Grace Chen from CTESA, so I'm going to go ahead and bring her in now. Thank you very much for the handoff, Cam.
Hey, no problem.
So, when you have an organization like Cyberathlete trying to work within multiple countries and everything else, it is very, very important that you find really good supportive partners in each country or territory. And CVCI and Cyberathlete have been blessed to work with some of the best organizations in the world. The person I'm bringing on right now works for one of those organizations, CITESA. And so I'd like to introduce Grace Chen.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Grace. How are you? Thank you. So, Grace, I'd like you to kind of tell us what is CITESA and what it does.
Yeah, sure. Well, so Chinese Taipei Sports Association is actually the sole authority for esports in Taiwan, and our mission is to construct a sustainable esports ecosystem. So we serve as the policy consultant for the public sectors. We take charge of a national team delegation, for example, for the upcoming Asian Indoor and Martial Arts Games and the Asian Games 2020 with esports first time as the medal titles. And also CTSA is the founding member of International Esports Federation and also the full member of Asian Electronic Federation and Global Esports Federation. So we introduce global expertise, and in the meanwhile, we would like to provide world stage to the talents in Taiwan. And we organize events to promote esports industry. And one of the most well-known events would be the 10th IESF Esports World Championship. And for the time being, we focus on education and industry academia collaboration. We have launched a program called Astroplan in 2019, trying to bridge the leading corporates and schools to make contribution to the talents cultivation, standardization, and eventually we hope to build a strong industry chain. And it has been a great pleasure to work with Cyberathlete. You guys are a very professional team. We appreciate the opportunity not only to provide a stage for Stormtree from STU and also City Hawk from TPCU to compete against and also learn from the other teams from Southeast Asia. But also it's a great opportunity for the Storm teams to have an on-site practice for broadcasting. So we definitely look forward to more collaboration in the future with you.
Well, thank you very much. Now, here shortly, hopefully we'll be able to get Kenson Chang on, who's an assistant professor at the university. Now, you are part of the team that helps facilitate those relationships with the university and everything else. And so you play such a critical role. And we thank you for everything that you've done. I mean, it seems like I talk to you several times a week. And so I really appreciate how much patience you have as we've been trying to figure this out. And additionally, I was being very serious when I say you're one of the top organizations we've worked with in the world. You guys, whenever something happens or something comes up, you don't spend a lot of time worrying about it. You just kind of say, okay, what's the solution? And you jump right on it. And that's a amazing thing to deal with both the university, the players, and yourself. So thank you very much for being such a wonderful organization.
No problem. Thank you, Scott.
All right. So I guess we'll talk to you a little bit later when the match comes up. And I'll look forward to talking to the assistant professor when he has a chance to come on. Thank you.
Okay, sure.
So, as we deal with a lot of these things, just like the technical issues today, we're getting ready for game time. There's these players that are participating have obviously academic and life things that come up. We've so far this season we've dealt with things like pop quizzes coming up and finals coming up, and it's just been a constant thing of moving pieces. I'm going to bring the team back in so we can chat a little bit. Hey, there they are.
Hey.
and I guess I was kind of pointing out, it's been constantly a moving target, with these events.
It certainly has, man. It's a lot of moving pieces at once. When you're broadcasting to multiple different countries live at the same time, sometimes it can be hard to juggle. And I actually want to take a second and commend you, Scott, because you are the core of all of this, man. You're constantly running things. Usually in companies in the United States, at least, the CEO is the guy that just sits back and says, no, I don't like that, and yes, I do like that. But Scott definitely, look at him. He's still working. He's not even listening.
He's so proactive
I am
with
listening,
everything.
and I appreciate that. And I was just going to say, if I'm going to pop off real quick, and I have to go verify the team so they can get ready. So I'm going to let you guys chat for a second while I get this verification done really quick. And then in a second, Grace should be bringing on the assistant professor, and I'll be able to knock that out there. And I think the only team that we're waiting for now is the Macau Casters, right? I think we've gotten everybody else taken care of.
I believe so. Yeah, that's all we got left.
All right, I will be right back, guys.
All right. So I'm just going to give a quick recap of what all we've done so far in this short period of time. We've interviewed the Philippine casters.
Mm-hmm.
We've interviewed the Indonesian casters. We've interviewed the Thai casters, and we've interviewed the Taiwan casters. On top of that, we've additionally interviewed the Maralt team. I would say the entire team. That was the plan, but only a few were able to obtain
really
join
get in the meeting. Yeah.
And then we interviewed BU Esports, which was super fun. I loved that. We've also got a couple of cool interviews with the Maralt partner. And the BU Esports partners as well. That was really cool.
And Taiwan, and and I feel like it's really interesting to see like all aspects of the operations, what I'm saying, behind this tournament.
Yeah.
Like, I've never really seen like a lot of these casters. I've never seen a lot of these operations people, right? The partners as well. And just to get to know them a bit, like, I mean, even behind the screen, right?
Yeah.
I think it's actually so interesting. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. I definitely agree with that for sure. That's the coolest part about tonight. It's almost like it's the finale, everybody's coming together on this big stage and just talking with each other and getting to know each other a little more. What's up, Scott?
So yeah, we're all verified and we're good to go. So they're ready for the match. I believe if the Macau team can't get their internet worked out, we're just waiting for the assistant professor, and then we're basically done. Our goal is to be off here at 45, so we can turn this over to the casters. I want to mention the other two giveaways that we're doing. So that way we can make sure. So we're honored to be having several CEOs and people that have done canned interviews that will be played between the matches. And two of those groups are from some really up and coming companies that are going to be doing something with us. And one of them is a company called Claim to Fame. And it is an app for your phone. And of course, that's what most apps are, aren't they? And anyway, as I was saying it, it was like, of course, that's what an app is for. Anyway, what Claim to Fame does, I don't want to completely blow it, but what the app does is it's made for influencers, where you basically create a profile, and other influencers are on there as well, and influencers can help other influencers build up their credibility via this app. So where you get lost in the noise and the sound when you're just on Twitter or Twitch or whatever, this app specifically allows, when you post things, for other people to say, hey, this is really cool content, check it out, and then move people up there. And then you get credit for moving up the chain of command and helping. Well, actually, you get credit for helping other people. So that's kind of the concept. And they're going to be giving away a set of Razer a Razer headset that is the Kitty headset, the Kraken Kitty headset.
There you go, Ryan.
Yeah, I can completely see Ryan.
Yeah, I already have the Kraken ones. You know what I'm saying? All you need, the little 2 kitty cat things. Sheesh, I would rock them. Honestly,
There you go. I bet you would. And so all you have to do is you have to download the app and create a profile, and then CVCI Finals have an event on the page, and you just click on it and check in. You have a week to do that, and you're entered in free to win that headset. And then there's another wonderful company that's based out of the US called eFuse. And eFuse is basically the LinkedIn of the gaming world. So whether you're looking for a job or you're trying to meet people and network, either players or company people like myself or whatever, eFuse is like the place to go. And they're giving away a Razer Black Widow tournament edition keyboard. And what you have to do there is just go to their website, and then you're going to enter. You're just going to enter in to win. They have a click button to enter. Again, free to do it, and that one's going to be available for 2 weeks. Also, both these contests will be posting the graphics online during the live event, and then we kind of go from there. So Kenson is on now, so I'm going to go ahead and jump over, gentlemen. And interview Kenson, so that way we can go ahead and get him ready for what he's doing over in Taiwan. So,
all right.
So the person I'm bringing on now is Kenson Chang. He is the assistant professor at the university that one of our teams is from, which is Stormtree. We're very honored to have him on here today. And we're going to go ahead and bring him on. Welcome, sir.
Hello, it's Scott.
So, your university has created some programs. I mean, streaming has become more mainstream and very profitable. Can you tell us what your university is doing to help students that are interested in this new occupation?
Okay, Tudor University has developed degree course for esports since 3 years ago in Taiwan. We recently built strong teams to help students to market, and strong teams offer training for caster, director, virtual effect, graphic design, animation, game analysis, and playing and the virtual production. So we combine 3 professional skills from 2 developers and animation and game design and esports. So we appreciate the opportunity provided by the CTESA and this Orange. So it's great association in Taiwan. Have a school connect with gold teams like. We hope for more practice opportunities for broadcasts in the future.
Well, thank you very much, and I know like we're coming up right up here on the time, so you got to get back to your broadcast studio. One of the things we wanted to let everybody know is we will be working with the professors and the students at the university as well as CTESA over 2021 to broadcast and to help continue to teach the students how to operate Twitch and YouTube and everything else, because it is becoming a mainstream thing. So thank you very much, Professor, for assisting us, and we look forward to working with you in 2021. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Well, I hate to put Aristotle back on the spot, but I believe the Macau Casters, Elo and Lenny, are on, and they've got their internet coming up. So I am going to bring my partner and buddy here, Aristotle, back on. Are you there, bud? Nope, no sound.
Nope, I'm not here.
All right. So why don't you introduce your group, and the feed's getting ready to go live here.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we're going to zoom through this real quick. For our Macau casting team, I've got Yo Hai Lo and Lenny. How are we? Good?
Hey, testing. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm be sorry about the internet problem, but
it's all good.
Speaking, yeah. You fix it now.
Absolutely. So, Yohilo.
Hi. Yeah.
If you could travel to any place, where would it be?
If I can travel, am I supposed to be speaking Cantonese? 如果我可以去世界任何地方啊，咁我第一件事就應該會揀係Valorant 嘅異境空島啦。咁啊，最緊要就係想睇下空島係點樣喺空中浮下啦。咁如果係要喺世界上某個國家嘅話，我就會揀日本啦。Okay, thank you.
Very interesting. You know, if you ever get the chance to go, be sure to call me. I'll go with you, okay?
Yeah.
Now, who is going to win this match in your opinion?
我個人覺得就我係比較支持 Marat 啦，因為睇翻佢哋第12個禮拜嘅表現啦，咁啊完全係 outstanding 咗佢哋嘅對手。咁啊，如果佢哋可以 keep 到呢個表現嘅話，我相信咧今日呢場比賽應該都冇咩懸念啊。但係咧我覺得佢哋係會係一場比較緊湊嘅比賽，咁我 expect 係一個 3-1 嘅 score。
Yeah. Okay, very interesting. We're going to add that to the tally. Now, Linny, I've got a question for you. How did you celebrate the New Year's?
我咧就同屋企人食咗餐豐盛晚餐，之後打咗一場比較靚。喺呢場比賽入邊咧，我打咗1年。
Yeah.
倒數喺呢場 Valorant 度倒數嘅。
Very interesting. Very cool. Very cool. Now, for the last one here, who do you think's gonna win?
我都支持 Macau 嘅，因為喺佢哋12周嘅比賽入邊咧，我覺得佢發揮得好好。我相信呢一場比賽3-0帶走嘅。
Okay, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for showing up regardless of the technical difficulties. And thank you both for being a part of the CVCI team. And good luck on your broadcast.
Yeah, thank you very much. See
Very
you.
welcome. Well, it's been a long scatterbrained trip, but we've got it. We got it all done. We got to actually speak with everyone. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was definitely different, guys. I appreciate everything you guys have done this season. We'll be announcing some of the events that we're going to be doing starting in February here shortly. I know that the broadcasters are already getting ready to go live. Here we have about 1 minute left. Is there anything? I'll go start with Aristotle. Is there anything you want to say last minute?
Nope, just follow me at Aristotle on all social medias, and don't forget to follow Cyberathlete TV and tune into the giveaways.
Okay, Ryan Chowder, thank you very much for everything you've done this season. Give the last word to you.
You can find me at Ryan Chowder, and make sure to stay tuned for the game today. It's gonna be a cracker of a game.
Awesome.
All right, and I'm Scott, I guess my last word is thank you guys for all participating in CVCI. It's going to be a very exciting match. Again, as we talked about, everybody in the world is eligible for these contests. We want everybody to go ahead and participate. So listen to your streamers. They'll give you instructions. Good luck to both teams. Thank you to all our partners for all 8 territories and all the players that participated. And thank you all very much for being here with us and being part of CVCI. So I guess that's it from all of us.
Let the games begin.